Hi and welcome. My name is Raphael. Welcome to this yoga flow, this sequence dedicated to the arrival of spring. I'm super stoked about that. As a spring baby, it's really a season where I feel the most alive, literally. It's like a tingling in my soul, and it's this time of the year that I really celebrate through rituals, be it meditation or cleansing of my space, getting rid of stuff, or fasting, and of course through movement, through the practice of yoga. So this sequence is dedicated to that, celebrate the energy of the spring, the renewal, the rebirth, and also the letting go. Where I am at in the world, it's super windy on this first day of spring. So if you hear any loud noise, it's probably the gust of winds. As always, you can feel free to use any forms of props, blocks, bolsters to support your practice. And we will begin it at the back of the mat in Balasana, child's pose, with the knees and the feet together. Rest your head onto the floor, the arms back. Taking a moment to settle into this first pose of the practice. Allow the shoulders to fall down towards the floor, being pulled by gravity, so the shoulder blades separate away from one another. And feel the weight of your head against the floor. Relax the muscles of your neck. Notice where you're holding on to tension. Your upper body resting softly onto your thighs like a blanket. A very nurturing pose. With the awareness within, mimicking a cocoon. Send a message to your toes, your feet, your ankles, knees, thighs, and hips to relax. And bring your awareness to your breath. The cool air entering the nostrils and the warm air leaving the nostrils. Exhale fully. Take a deep inhale, expanding your upper body. Feel the expansion against your thighs, the back of the body. And exhale out the mouth with a sound. Two more times. Deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. One last time. As you exhale, feel the warmth of your air against your face. Inhale. and return to your natural breathing. Move your head from side to side. Gently stretching the neck muscles. As well as massaging your forehead and third eye against the floor. And bring your head back to center. As you breathe in, lift the head and extend the arms forward. Separate the knees wide, wider than the hips, the big toes touching. And release the forehead back down onto the floor once again. Coming into a variation of child's pose, noticing the difference in the stretch in your upper body. Spaciousness in the sides, between the hip bones and the armpits, sitting back onto your heels. Now inhale, lift the head, come onto your fingertips and walk your hands towards the right side. Inhale, lift the chest and chin. Exhale to slowly fold onto your right thigh, lowering the head down, the elbows down. As you exhale, sit back onto the left heel. And breathe into the left side of the rib cage, opening the intercostal muscles. And for the last couple of breaths in the pose, maybe bringing the left hand closer towards the right hand. Deepening the stretch on the left side. Inhale, lift the head, come onto the fingertips. Bring the hands back to the center of the mat and walk the hands towards the left side. Deep breath, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale and slowly lower the upper body down, forearm, elbows and the head down. Sitting back into the right heel this time. Breathing into the right rib cage. And for the last couple of breaths, maybe bringing the right hand closer towards the left. Expanding on the right side of the upper body. Inhale, lift the head. Come onto your fingertips. Walking the hands back onto the mat. Spread the fingers wide, press into the hands, and come onto the hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position, bringing the knees in so they are hip distance apart. And make 3 movements here. Just making circles with your hips, your shoulders, maybe moving the head, or bringing the upper body forward and back. Listening to your body, to your intuition. Maybe close your eyes here. Let yourself be carried by your breath. Making the movements very fluid. Then come back to tabletop position. Again, spreading the fingers wide. Curl your toes under. Bring the hands slightly forward in the shoulders. Suck your stomach in. As you exhale, bring the hips back and uplifting the knees off the floor to come into downward facing dog. Relax the head fully. Maybe shaking the head yes and no a few times. And gaze back either between the legs or in the direction of the navel. Shoulders away from your ears. And if you want to move here, then go ahead and do so. Any movements that you'd like to do, again, really inviting this connection to your intuition. So you can bend one knee, then the other if you like, or move the hips from side to side. Whatever resonates, feels good for you right now. Then separate the feet, mat distance apart. Feel the difference in the sacrum. As you inhale, lift the heels off the floor. Spread the toes. Feel the stretch in your toes, the soles of the feet. Exhale, release the heels down. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, lift the heels. Keep the heels lifted. Bend the knees and walk the hands back, lowering the heels down to come into Malasana. With the arms, the upper body between the thighs, bring the palms together at your heart center. And maybe close your eyes here. Bring a soft smile onto your face. And press the palms towards one another, activating the chest muscles. Squeeze your legs, your knees towards the arms and the elbows. And lengthen your spine. With each inhale, feel the crown of the head getting closer towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, let the sit bones, tailbone release down towards the floor. Inhale, open your eyes. Exhale, palms down onto the floor, head down, and slowly extend the legs. Keeping the head down, coming into a standing forward fold. Keeping the knees wide apart and bend the knees. And here take hold of the elbows and move your upper body from side to side. Moving like a pendulum. Shifting the body weight from one foot to the other. Straightening one knee, then bending the other. And every time you come to the middle, maybe feel that the elbows, the head gets closer towards the floor, allowing more space in between each vertebra. And slowly come back to the middle, slowing down the movement until you come to a full stop. Release the elbows and bring your feet together. Bend the knees deeply, the head down, the shoulders down, keeping the knees bent. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. The head and the shoulders will last to come up. And as you bring the head up, straighten the knees, push the hips forward, open the arms out and back, gaze up. With the exhale, bend the knees, cross the arms in front of you, round the spine, the hands to the back. Inhale, straighten the knees, push the hips forward, coming into a back bend, arms back, open your heart center. Exhale, changing the crossing of your arms in front, round the spine. Inhale, straighten the knees, gaze up. Exhale to round, bend the knees. Again, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, chin towards the chest. And one more, inhale, straighten the knees, squeeze the buttocks, arms back. Exhale, bend the knees, give yourself a hug. Straighten the knees, arms down by your side. Coming into Tadasana, separate the feet hip distance apart. Release the arms by your side. Activate the bandhas. Maybe close your eyes, feeling your body from within. Wake up your legs. Activate the energetic locks, Mula Bandha, pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha, the abdomen, in and up. And either keeping your breath to its natural rhythm or breathing your Ujjayi, the victorious breath. Invite the front of the body to lengthen as you breathe in from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. And with the exhale, soften the back of the body, the back of the head, all the way down to your heels. Breathing with your entire body. Inhale, open your eyes, gaze front. Exhale, palms together, the heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lengthen, make yourself tall. As you exhale, fold forward and down, coming into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the upper body halfway forward and walk your hands to the front of the mat, coming into a high plank. Bend the elbows close to the body to come into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift the chest and chin, roll the shoulders back to come into upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart. Strong arms. Inhale, right leg up in the air. Bend the right knee so the right heel comes close to the buttock. And start making circles with the right knee in the air. Change direction. Inhale, right leg up high, gaze forward. Bring the upper body forward and with control, bring the right foot between the hands, left knee down on the floor. Lift the chest and chin as you inhale. Exhale, extend the right knee, bring the hips back. Inhale forward. Exhaling back. And making the movement as fluid as possible. You could also move the head and neck as you come forward and back. Inhale, come forward, bend the right knee, reach the arms up and then back, opening through the shoulders, drawing circles with your arms. Last one. Inhale, arms up and back. Interlock the fingers behind the back. Press the hands down to lift the chest. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, release the hands, arms up. Exhale, hands down onto the floor. Right foot back to come back into downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart. Left leg up high. Bend your left knee, bringing the heel close to the buttock. And make circles once again with the left leg in the air. Change direction. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring the left thigh, the left knee close to the chest. The shoulders move forward. Step the left foot between the hands. Right knee down on the floor. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, extend the left knee. Again, moving at your own pace. Moving the shoulders, the head also. Inhale, bend the left knee on top of the left ankle. Reach the arms up. Exhale, reach the arms back and down. Again, drawing circles with the arms, opening the shoulders. Exhale, interlock the fingers behind your back. Press the hands down, lift the heart center. Gaze up, opening the throat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, the center of your mat. Inhale, right leg up high, point the right toes. Exhale, gaze forward, step forward with the right foot. Upper body and arms up, coming into warrior one with the back heel of the floor. Arms overhead and gaze up. With the exhale, see if you can bend into the right knee a little bit more. And reach up with the inhale. Now exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, straighten the front knee, reach the arms up. As you exhale, bend the right knee, lean forward and extend the arms forward, palms facing front. Inhale, straighten the front knee, arms up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, up. 3 more times. Exhale, lean forward and pushing the energy around you, cleansing the space around you. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale. Inhale, right knee straight, arms up. Exhale, look down, palms to the floor, right foot back, vinyasa. Knees on or off the floor in chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together at the center of your mat. We go with the left leg. Inhale, left leg up. Point the left toes. Exhale, gaze forward again with control. Bring the left foot between the hands. Keep the right heel off the floor. Upper body and arms up in a variation of warrior one. Noticing any differences from one side to the next. Keep your awareness on your breath. Breathing ujjayi, you're keeping your natural rhythm. Exhale, release the arms down by your side. On the next breath in, straighten the left knee, arms up. Exhale, bend the left knee, lean forward, extend the arms forward and push with the palms in front of you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. 3 more times. Cleansing of the energy of your space. And letting go of anything that you don't need anymore. One last time. Inhale, straighten the left knee, arms up. Exhale, look down, hands down, left foot back. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze forward, walk, step or jump the feet between the hands. Lengthen halfway forward in Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. Exhale to fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, press into the feet. Stand up, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. Maybe separate the feet hip distance. Close your eyes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. 2 more times. Return to Ujjayi, your natural breath. Gaze forward. Bring your feet together. Preparing for Vrikshasana, tree pose. Root down into your left foot. Bring the right foot either to the inside of the right ankle, below the left ankle, below the left knee or above the left knee. Take a moment to find stability. In whichever variation, guide the right knee towards the right so the hips open. Fix your gaze, one point in front of you on the floor. The point that is steady so you can keep your balance. And bring the hands, palms together in front of your heart center. Reach the arms up, separating the hands wider than shoulder distance, like the branches of a tree. And grow tall. If balance is challenging, no worries. If you fall out, just come back into the pose over and over again. Now exhale, bring the right arm under the left, cross the elbows, the wrists, bring the palms together if possible. Release the right leg, bend into the left knee and bring the right leg on top of the left, crossing the knees first, then maybe the ankles coming into Garudasana. Eagle pose. Bring the elbows down towards the knees. Sit down and breathe. Bring your upper body back. Exhale, sit down a little more. Deep breath in to unwind the legs, the arms, reach up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. We'll do the other side. Put down into the right foot this time. Placing the left foot in the same position that you did the right. Choose a point that is non-moving in front of you on the floor. Left knee pointing out to the side as much as possible. And once you have stability, bring the palms together in front of your heart center. Reach the arms up. Separating the hands wide. Then preparing for eagle pose on the other side. Bring the left arm onto the right, cross the elbows, the wrists and the palms. Release the left leg. Bending to the right knee. If you need to bring the left foot down on the floor first, go ahead and do so. And cross the left leg high onto your right thigh, crossing the knees, maybe the ankles, and sit down. Gradually challenging your balance in those poses and finding the balance as we struggle, maybe finding the balance here onto your mat and also in your daily life. Exhale, sit down a little more. Inhale, release the legs, the arms, reach overhead, grow tall before releasing the arms down by your side. Feet together. Inhale, arms up. Gaze up, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward and down. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway forward. Exhale, palms to the floor. Step back or jump back, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale, right leg up, point your right toes. Exhale, bring the right knee behind the right wrist. So the right knee is pointing to the side. Release the hips down. You can use a block or a cushion underneath the right sit bone, especially if you're leaning towards the right side, trying to keep the hips even, facing forward. And we keep the upper body up for a few breaths. Stretching, lengthening the hip flexor of the left leg. And with the exhale, hands down onto the floor. Lowering the forearms, the elbows, maybe the head and the entire upper body down. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Slowly come up. Release the block or the support to the side. And bring the hips, sit bones down onto the floor, on the right sit bone. The option here to bend the left knee, either taking hold of the left foot with the left hand, or if you like, or if the body allows it, maybe placing the Left foot to the inside of the left elbow. Reaching the right arm up. Bend the right arm and maybe taking hold of the fingertips or the hands. Let go of the hands, of the foot. Hands down. This time, yes, leaning into the right sit bone to bring the left leg forward. Then the left foot to the outside of the right knee. So the right knee is at the center of the mat. Both hips down onto the floor. Left arm behind you like a second spine. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twist towards the left. Either hugging the left leg or hooking the right arm to the outside of the left knee. And gaze way back behind you. Inhale, gaze forward. Release the arms, release the legs. And taking a vinyasa. Any way that you'd like to come into your vinyasa. Bring the feet together. Inhale, left leg up high, point the left toes. Gaze front, and with the exhale, bring the left knee behind the left wrist. So the left knee, the left leg again is pointing towards the left side of your mat. Using the block underneath the left sit bone this time, especially if you did it on the other side. Square the hips forward and staying up for a moment. Lengthening the hip flexors of the right hip this time. Exhale, walk the hands forward, lower the forearms, the elbows, head down, maybe entire upper body down. Bring the hands below the shoulders. Slowly come up. Release your support to the outside of your mats. And again, if you did it on the other side, then bend the right knee. Either taking hold of the right foot with the right hand or hooking, placing the right foot to the inside of the right elbow. Left arm up. Bend the left elbow. And taking hold of the right hand with the left. But listen to your body. Everything is optional, of course. Release the fingers. Let go of the foot. Bring the left knee to the center of your mat. Lean into the left sit bone and bring the right leg forward. Right foot to the outside of the left knee. Both buttocks in contact with the floor. Right arm behind. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist towards the right. Gaze way back behind you. Exhale, gaze front. Release the arms. Release the legs out in front of you to come into a soft forward fold. Maybe take hold of your legs with the arms so that the knees stay slightly bent, and release the head down. Inhale, slowly come up. Come to a seated pose of your choice. And place your hands onto your knees or your thighs with the palms facing up. Bring the tip of the thumbs with the tips of the index finger in Chin Mudra. Exhale. Inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Hold, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Exhale, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Hold, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Hold on full lungs, Om 2, Om 3. Exhale, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Hold on empty, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Breathe in, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Hold, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Exhale, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Hold, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. And keep going with this rhythm. Samavriti, or the square breath. Bringing harmony into our breath, but also all the systems of our body. Bringing everything into balance. Last round. After your next fit tension on the empty, return your breath back to its natural rhythm. Relax your hands and your fingers. One lion's breath to cleanse your body, mind, and spirit. One last time before Savasana. Turn the palms down towards the knees. Deep breath in, lift the shoulders to your ears, squeeze everything tight. Exhale, stick the tongue out, lean forward. Slowly come up. Either staying seated in meditation or lie down in Savasana, resting on your back, Separate the arms away from your upper body with the palms facing up. Let the feet relax outward. Allowing everything to settle in this moment of stillness, silence. Before any physical movements, gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Deepen your inhalations. Lengthen your exhalations. Move your toes and your fingertips. Take a deep breath and reach the arms behind the head. Give yourself a good stretch. Exhale, knees to the chest. Give yourself a hug. And roll onto one side in the fetal position. Preparing for your rebirth. This new energy. This new season. Slowly come up to a seated position of your choice. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.